When you're in your 60 seconds, 70 seconds, or even 80 seconds, you've probably heard the advice 100 times. Move more, exercise regularly. But let's be real, no one really explains what that means at this stage of life. Your body isn't the same as it was at 25, and it deserves a different approach. Energy isn't always as high. The joints feel stiffer. Balance takes more attention. And for many, blood pressure numbers begin to creep upward along with the medication list. That doesn't mean you have to give up. It simply means the rules of the game have changed. At this point, you don't need marathons, boot camps, or workouts designed for college athletes. What your heart, joints, and muscles need are movements that are gentle, effective, and safe exercises tailored to your age, your body, and your goals. The good news, these kinds of movements exist and they're not complicated. Done consistently, they can strengthen your heart, lower high blood pressure, loosen stiff joints, and even help you sleep more soundly. They're about supporting your body rather than punishing it, giving you back the confidence that comes from knowing you can still move with ease. So instead of thinking about what you can't do anymore, let's focus on what you can do. Simple, daily exercises that help you stay strong, steady, and independent. Community connection. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. Tell me where you're watching from, your city, your state, even your country. Seeing how our community stretches across the map reminds us that none of us are walking this journey alone. Exercise 1. Brisk walking. Walking might seem too simple to matter, but done right, it's one of the most powerful ways to protect your heart after 60. I'm not talking about speed walking or marathons. I mean a steady, brisk pace, the kind that makes your heart beat a little faster, but still allows you to talk comfortably. That sweet spot is where the magic happens. Just 30 minutes of this kind of walking each day can lower your systolic blood pressure by as much as 10 points over time. 10 points might not sound like much, but in medical terms, it can mean the difference between living at high risk for a heart attack and stepping into a safer zone, all without pills or side effects. Now I know what you might be thinking, but my knees hurt or I get tired so quickly. Every older adult I've met who started walking again felt exactly the same at first. The legs ached, the energy wasn't there. But those who stayed consistent began to notice surprising changes. Sleep improved, mental clarity sharpened, blood pressure numbers crept downward, and the stiffness in their joints began to ease. There's another benefit we don't always mention: stress relief. As we age, our bodies don't bounce back from stress the way they once did. Stress quietly taxes the heart. Walking, especially outdoors, in the fresh air, helps release that tension. It's like giving your brain a reset button. And if you walk with someone, a spouse, a neighbor, even your dog, it adds another powerful layer connection. Loneliness is real, and it has the same impact on the heart as physical illness. Every shared step is medicine for both body and spirit. Take Harold, age 78, from Minnesota. He told me he began walking every morning after breakfast. At first, his legs felt heavy, and he doubted he'd stick with it. But 2 weeks later, he noticed he could stand longer without tiring. And at his next doctor's visit, his blood pressure had dropped. That's the power of choosing to move one small step at a time. You don't need fancy shoes trackers or 5 miles a day. All you need is a comfortable pair of shoes and the decision to begin. Your body is still ready to work with you. You just have to give it a reason. Exercise 2. Chair squats. When people hear the word squat, they often picture athletes lifting heavy weights in a gym. But chair squats are completely different. They're about reclaiming one of the most basic human movements, standing up from a chair and sitting back down with strength and control. This simple action activates some of the largest muscles in your body, the thighs and glutes. And here's the fascinating part: those muscles act like a second heart. They pump blood upward, reducing the load on your real heart and improving circulation. That's why even a handful of chair squats each day can support healthier blood pressure naturally. Circulation becomes more challenging as we age. Many people notice swelling in their legs, heaviness, or even numbness after sitting too long. Chair squats wake those muscles up, sending blood back toward the chest. They don't just benefit your heart, they also help regulate blood sugar, strengthen joints, and restore confidence in your ability to move safely. And confidence matters. A quiet fear haunts many older adults: the fear of falling, or worse, not being able to get back up. That fear can make people avoid movement altogether. But stillness only breeds weakness. Each time you rise from a chair without using your arms, you're sending a signal to your brain. I can still do this. That message is worth more than any prescription. I think of Martha, age 82 from Oregon. She began with just 5 chair squats a day. Her knees cracked, she wobbled, and yes, she leaned on her arms in the beginning. But she didn't quit. Within 3 weeks, she was performing 10 squats without any support. Her doctor noticed her resting heart rate had improved, and she felt steadier when walking. She even told me the fear of losing her balance had started to fade. And the best part, you don't need anything special to start. No weights, no gym, not even a yoga mat. Just a sturdy chair in your body. Here's how: sit tall at the edge of the chair, both feet flat on the floor. Cross your arms over your chest or extend them straight ahead for balance. Press through your heels and rise to a standing position. Pause at the top, stand tall and breathe. Lower yourself back down slowly with control. Don't just drop into the chair. That controlled return is where the real strength is built. Start with 3 to 5 repetitions. If that's all you can manage today, that's perfectly fine. Consistency is the key. Over time, your legs will grow stronger, your balance steadier, and your confidence higher. Remember, this isn't about building massive muscles. It's about reclaiming independence, protecting your heart, and reminding yourself that you're capable of more than you think. With each chair squat, you're proving that your body still has power and that you are still in charge. Exercise 3. Wall push-ups. The word push-up can be intimidating. It brings back memories of school, gym class, or images of young athletes sweating on the floor. But wall push-ups are different, gentle, joint-friendly, and designed to give you strength without strain. They're one of the simplest ways to support circulation, protect your heart, and keep your blood vessels flexible. Why do your arms and chest matter for heart health? More than most people realize. When you activate the muscles in your chest, shoulders, and upper back, you help your body pump blood more efficiently. That means your heart doesn't have to work as hard. It's like oiling the gears of a machine. Everything runs smoother with less pressure and less wear. There's another hidden benefit. As we age, arteries naturally stiffen. That stiffness raises blood pressure and forces the heart to push harder. Wall push-ups gently encourage your blood vessels to stay elastic, able to expand and contract when needed. Flexible vessels equal healthier circulation, lower pressure, and less strain on the heart. Posture and breathing improve too. Each time you press away from the wall, your chest opens, your shoulders roll back, and your lungs have more room to expand. That means deeper breaths, more oxygen, and sharper mental clarity. Even your mood can lift because when you breathe better, you feel better. And don't underestimate the psychological power. After surgery or illness, many older adults feel like their bodies are shrinking, weakening, or betraying them. But when you can stand tall, place your hands on a wall, and feel your body respond, even with a small push, it restores confidence. It reminds you, I still have strength in me. That belief changes how you carry yourself every single day. Take Leonard, age 74. After heart surgery, he was afraid to push himself too hard. But he began doing just 10 wall push-ups each morning while brushing his teeth. At first, it seemed almost pointless. Yet within weeks, his balance improved, his breathing felt easier, and his doctor reduced one of his blood pressure medications. Small effort, steady habit, big results. Here's how to try them. Stand about an arm's length from a wall. Place your palms flat on the wall at shoulder height and shoulder width. Keep your body straight as you bend your elbows slowly, lowering your chest toward the wall. Gently press yourself back to the starting position. Repeat 5 to 10 times. Go slowly. Inhale as you lean in, exhale as you press out. This isn't about speed or force, it's about control, rhythm, and consistency. Do a few while you wait for the kettle to boil or during television commercials. Over time, your chest will open, your circulation will improve, and your heart will thank you for the gentle support. Exercise 4. Leg raises. This next exercise doesn't look dramatic. To an outsider, it might seem too easy, but leg raises quietly activate some of the most important muscles in your body, and in doing so, they transform the way your heart and circulation function. Your legs house the largest muscles you have. Those muscles play a critical role in pushing blood upward against gravity, sending it back to your chest where your heart can pump it onward. But as we age and spend more time sitting, that system slows. Blood pools in the lower body. Swelling, heaviness, and even dangerous clots can follow. Leg raises reawaken those muscles. With each lift, you restart circulation, ease the burden on your heart, and keep your blood pressure steadier. The benefits are not just physical. Stronger legs change the way you move through daily life. When your legs feel solid, you walk taller. You move without hesitation. You climb stairs without fear. That shift from fragile to capable builds confidence, which is just as important as muscle strength. Ethel, 81 from Illinois, is proof. She told me she hadn't walked to the corner store in years without clinging to the railing. But after 3 weeks of daily seated leg raises, she noticed a change. She wasn't gripping as tightly. Her steps felt firmer, and she shared something unforgettable. I stopped feeling fragile. That moment mattered more than numbers on a chart. Here's how you can start. If sitting, sit upright in a chair, feet flat on the floor. Slowly lift one leg straight out in front of you. Hold it for 3 to 5 seconds. Lower with control. Switch to the other leg. Begin with 5 to 10 repetitions per leg. If lying down, lie flat on your back, legs extended. Lift one leg about a foot off the floor. Hold briefly, then lower. Alternate legs, moving slowly and breathing deeply. The beauty of leg raises is that you can do them almost anywhere, while watching television, while waiting for dinner, or before bed. They don't drain your energy, they restore it. Each lift is like telling your body, we're still here, we're still strong, we're still moving forward. Age doesn't mean giving up. It means choosing smarter, more compassionate ways to care for yourself. Leg raises may seem simple, but practice daily. They protect your circulation, ease blood pressure, and give you back confidence in every step you take. Closing, inspirational message. We've now covered 4 simple exercises: walking chair, squats, wall push-ups, and leg raises. None of them require a gym membership. None need expensive gear. And yet each one directly supports your heart, lowers blood pressure, and helps you hold on to something priceless: your independence. It's easy to think real change demands heavy equipment, complicated routines, or hours of sweating. But the truth is much more encouraging. Your body doesn't need punishment, it needs consistency. These movements done day by day remind your heart, your muscles, and your mind that you're still capable, still strong, still in control of your future. Don't underestimate the power of a beginning. Maybe you start with just 3 minutes of walking. Maybe you try a single chair squat, or even one wall push-up. Every effort counts. Every choice tells your body, I'm still showing up. And those small beginnings repeated over time create big changes. So ask yourself, which of these exercises will you start with today? Share it in the comments below. Tell us your city, your story, your first step. You never know who might read your words and find the courage to begin their own journey. When you like, subscribe, and join the conversation, you're not just supporting this channel, you're helping to grow a community that proves it's never too late to invest in your health. Remember, you are not alone. Each breath, each step, each gentle push forward connects you to thousands of others walking this same path. Together we move forward, not with noise or force, but with quiet strength, patience, and purpose. So keep showing up, keep taking those steps, and may your heart grow stronger with every single breath.